What's poppin', everyone? We are the Remember When podcast, home of millennial nostalgia, covering Gen Z and millennial nostalgia from the late 90s to the mid 2000s. I'm Jose.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Amir.
Hey, boys. How's it going?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm kind of sad, though, man.
Why are you sad?
My favorite video game magazine died, man.
Oh,
Game
Nintendo.
Informer, man.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
And Playboy magazine.
All the magazines. Yeah, you know that there's always that basket at like the grandparents, like in the bathroom, right, with magazines. He just looks at the basket. It's just completely empty now. Oh, no. R.I.P. the basket.
Oddly enough, I remember we had a Conan the Barbarian comic that we definitely shouldn't have been reading that was in that.
Really?
And that's how I got exposed to Conan the Barbarian.
Bathroom entertainment.
I was like, oh, so Barbarian. Boobs.
I remember we had there was like, I don't know, you know, the Marvel Ultimate Universe, and it was like, they had like it was called Ultimatum. That was the comic. That was like one of the first real comics I read as a kid. I was like, I was in the bathroom. What is this? And I see that gruesome image of like the blob eating the wasp and her intestines. I was like,
you're just like, what is this?
wow.
Oh,
This is comics?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
The shit's coming out for real now.
he's like, nice.
This is amazing.
Wow. Yeah, let us know in the comments what your bathroom magazine was.
Yeah.
What your bathroom reading material was. So we'd love to know.
What was the spiciest?
Yeah, tell us all about it. And
Are you a playboy or a playgirl kind of guy?
yeah,
We don't judge around here.
Yeah, and more details you want to leave, maybe the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want your wee-wee touching the bowl now. That's nasty.
Yeah, so R.I.P. Game Informer.
Rest in peace.
That's an
Rest in
actual
peace.
piece, man.
Honestly, Game Informer was huge. Me and my brother would always be up in GameStop. It's like being like in Walmart or Target in the gaming section when it was cool. And they didn't lock away all the games and all that because y'all are heathens. But we wasn't buying no games. I knew it. I had to beg a certain amount of time. It took time.
Well, wait till Christmas or our birthdays usually half the time.
But what I could do is catch what was coming up. And how I did that, Game Informer. Open up that magazine. I still remember to this day, Fallout 3 being in them pages. I'm seeing literally the best pictures of gameplay. Expectations of what the story's going to be. A couple ads, especially a lot of Got Milk ads.
Yeah,
Shout out that episode, Got Milk.
Got milk.
But otherwise, y'all don't know how to read, and this is what happens.
Yeah, the magazine industry, I mean, as we all know, it's just not where it used to be 20 years ago, or, even more years than that. And unfortunately, game magazines, they're obsolete because everything is all online now. All the information is available. But you know what? We're going to reminisce of those days of gaming magazines by reading the competitor Game Informer Game Pro.
Because,
Game Informer.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Shout outs to the official U.S. PlayStation magazine. Woo!
Same shit.
Same thing.
Yeah. The living memory of Game Informer lives on with Game Pro.
For real, we couldn't find Game Informer. We tried.
I literally tried,
If we're being real, half these magazines are legit the exact same
They're
thing. It's
all the same information.
But I ain't gonna lie, if there's one thing that I really want to do later down the road is really collect like a lot of gaming magazines, because a lot of these ads, like a lot of like the previews for games, like you read these games and you get excited because you're like, damn, what is this? SOCOM 2 U.S. Navy SEALs. Dang, this game looks awesome. You look at it and you're like, damn, look how realistic it looks, bro.
All right, chill. But anyway,
Hey, back in the day, I would say that.
You didn't need really a game trailer because the magazine would cover it so well that if you really were interested, you could find out the information. Now, there still was game trailers. It wasn't, actual gameplay.
Yeah.
But the magazines, that's how you kind of got a sneak peek into the gameplay, other than looking at the back of the game, if they even did it.
Hopefully. Sometimes they would even come with like cheat codes. Like they'll come with cheat codes. I know Game Informer. Actually, yeah. They'll come like review scores too. Like they would have their own Game Informer. I don't know who the hell's reviewing the game. Like I don't know who the person is, but I mean they gave Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z Saga is a 6 out of 10. It must be good.
They're
No, it's not.
gamers.
Yeah, the gamers. It's from Game Informer. It has to be real. It has to be accurate. It has to be, right?
Right?
Has to be.
I hope. I ain't gonna lie, I never really trusted the reviews in any of these magazines, but the only thing I really came for was the games. Of course, like, no shit. Why am I reading Game Informer? Or in like the ads.
I came for the movie reviews.
Wow. Is that the Attack and the Power Juju?
Yeah, Attacking the Power. I thought this was Donkey Kong at first, but
I love that game.
this yeah,
Actually, it's slept on. Even the cartoon is kind of slept on. It's actually not bad at all. Yeah.
pretty good. Man, it's like this is the man, I love
Was
this
that
experience.
Ubisoft or who was
THQ.
the developer?
Oh, damn.
THQ. Oh, okay.
THQ.
That reminded me
RIP.
of those game discs where it was like strictly all demos.
Yeah, PlayStation. There was like the PlayStation Underground disc.
Shit.
Bro, those things
Shit.
was good. Especially they would come like 8 games in one, and you should play them demos over and over and over again.
That's why I bought TAC. It had the demo, and you could play the first level.
Yeah, bro, these things are like I know a lot of kids and teens nowadays won't get it, but think about this. This is time before the internet really came into motion. And I mean, back in the 90s, the internet existed. Mid to 2000, it definitely existed, but we didn't have YouTube. All we really had was like GameFAQs and like IGN. I think GameSpot was around by that time, but not everybody was in tune with the internet. People were still touching grass by that time. So the only thing you really had half the time was mainly gaming magazines. Especially GameStop was really hounding that Game Informer down your throat. They would be like, oh, you bought this game? Well, how about a Power Up Rewards card? And on top of that, if you give us your email address, we
Oh,
can send
hold
a
on.
Game
You already
Informer.
know I gotta bring up the reward story. Yo, my man's was not letting me leave the store.
They gotta get their money, Jose.
Yo, relentless though. Man was cold. He was like, oh, you don't got a card? He was like, oh, that's crazy. He's like, my man behind him, right? Amir. He was like, you got a card? He was like, yup. He's like, you see? I said, bro, I don't want a card. He's like, but why wouldn't you get the card? This could be cheaper. I was like, I don't buy games like that. He's like, but you should still get the card. I told you I don't want the card. He's like, dog, are you really gonna make me do this transaction without you getting the card? I'm like, bro, I just want the game. And I literally had told him, I was like, bro, if you bring up that card one more time, I'm just putting the game back on the shelf. He was like, all right, man, that's cool.
Bro, you don't want like 2 cents off your next game? Come on, bro.
He's like, I didn't realize you were a lame ass.
Next time you come in, so I signed you up for the card.
Yeah.
How'd you get my number?
Yeah. It's like, I saw the credit card that you swiped with had your full name on it. Just put that in there, Look at this ad, though. These human slugs
Yo, see,
having the salt.
Nice.
wait, that's an Above the Influence code. I thought that was a game.
Yeah, above the influence.
Drugs make you sluggish.
Yeah, above the influence.
Hey, they didn't say what specific kind of drug. They could be talking about meth, heroin, PCP,
Listen,
LSD.
I know what that salt stands for.
Boy, Metro Prime 2 Echoes.
Yeah, Metroid
sir.
Prime 2. See, and they come with
Wow.
all them. What is that? It's like coupons or like
Yeah, that's when people cared about mailing crap.
Yes, send my friends 12 issues of GamePro and bill me later for only $19.97. It literally says my friend's address, another friend's address.
Give a 1 year, 12 issues.
dox your friends.
I would be so mad if I
It's
just.
literally telling me to buy my friends a
It literally says that.
subscription for GamePro.
I would,
Game Informer will have that same shit, bro.
I would be so confused if Mir was like, yo, bro, I just signed you up for some GamePro. Just know that if you get $20, billed to you later.
But folks, you could have reserved Halo 2.
Ooh,
If you
guarantee
caught
your
the issue.
game.
This is why you need that card.
Mhm.
That man was on point.
That's true. That's
Just
true.
fall
What
into
you
the
need.
subscription.
Or you could, who makes a better hero, SpongeBob or a guy named Bob? SpongeBob says I have square pants. Bob, he says I'm not wearing pants.
Let us know if you want the square Bob or actual Bob. You have to let us know in the comments.
Hey,
Let-
shout out this because y'all voted last time to kill off this game on the poll.
Slide 2.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Disrespectful. I agree, but still disrespectful.
Wait, is that like a comic?
Yeah.
Yo, that's actually, see, this is why I love gaming magazines, bruh. Look at that. These magazines have so much charm.
Yeah, be sure to follow us on Instagram to refer to the poll that Amir was talking about. So we have a Keep, Sell, Destroy series where we did it with Slide 2, Jack 2, and Ratchet and Clank going Commando. Tough decision. Go ahead, Johnny.
Bro, Oh, first off, hold on. Look at this.
Yeah, this
big
masterpiece right here.
page spread. Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Live the movie, be the hero. This is a PS2. Yeah, this is a multi-platform PS2 game and shit.
I didn't know they covered arcade games too.
Damn.
They have Time Crisis on here.
Yeah. I remember, they cover arcade games
I didn't
all
know
the time.
that.
Bro.
Wait, is that the Lord of the Rings game that
This is the-
became really good?
This is one of them. I know Two Towers is good. I actually have Two Towers on PS2.
Oh,
This was one of them. I think, this was the sequel that came out for it.
I heard that was all right.
I hope it's
It
good.
was mid.
Yeah,
Mid
I
or-
heard it was shit.
It wasn't no towers,
Yeah.
nah.
I heard it was shit. But like this, I ain't gonna lie, this is why I love collecting these magazines. These are like a blast from the past. You get to see what the mindset was for like back in the day. It could be Game Informer, Game Pro, PlayStation Magazine. Looking at these and then seeing like what they write about them, like we got DVD reviews, The Matrix Reloaded. Like you can just read like what they thought at the time.
Ratchet and Clank, up your arsenal.
Up your arse.
More like up your ass.
Take the magazines up your ass. Don't care.
Now, we know you guys love discovering new games, but let's talk about you discovering some more quality podcasts. All right.
Exactly, bro. Oh, is that mine? Yeah, to Insanity, babe. What is that? Who are those people? Yo, Steve-O!
What?
That's Steve-O!
Anyway, back to the ad.
Back to the ad.
All right. So if you want to discover more quality podcasts just like this one, check out Earworthy for more terrific shows. Search for Earworthy on Substack.com, substack.com. All right. Earworthy is an online publication that offers new podcast recommendations 5 times a week and specializes in highlighting independent podcasts just like this one. And you know what? You might even see an article about us on there. So go check it out. Link will be in the description.
You got something to do? Check out what my man just said.
Go check out Earworthy.
Substack.com. Earworthy. You better check them out or we'll not do anything actually because we don't know you.
Oh,
we ain't gonna know you. We ain't
what
gonna
a
force you.
menace. What a
If you don't,
menace.
you obviously don't read magazines.
You obviously don't care about us or other podcasts, you know. You ain't gotta admit it. You could just like,
Just say you broke.
Yeah. Actions define the character.
But anyways, let us know in the comments if you read Game Pro because what's Game Informer? They're dead obviously. They're not relevant. Let us know what gaming magazine you had growing up.
Yeah, because you got Electronic Gaming Monthly, of course, the classic Nintendo Power. What are you looking at? Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Book Traveler. Yeah, bro. Y'all
I
want to
didn't
play?
have it.
Y'all want to play with the iToy, the PS2
Oh
iToy?
God.
Yo, we got to do an episode about the iToy.
No,
We'll
we
do an
don't.
episode about
I
that.
have
No,
the
we
iToy.
don't.
I got the iToy at home.
People,
Let's do it.
Please. Y'all already made me watch The Son of the Mask. Please.
You gotta let us know what your memories are with the iToy. You have to let us know.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Man.
guys. So, just some final thoughts. What was your favorite cover for Game Informer? Because I know they actually had some
Oh.
really, really dope covers. I definitely remember the Batman Arkham one.
Yeah,
That
a
was
good one.
probably I mean, from just my memory, I would say that's the most standout one that I've seen. But how about you guys?
I'm trying to remember. I might be wrong, but I could have swore Fallout 3, I only played that because of Game Informer.
Yeah, it had it on the cover.
It was on the cover.
The power
All you saw
armor.
was my man fully kitted out in the power armor. I picked that magazine up so quick, flipped until I saw the same pic. It was over. I was an RPG head from that point on.
Didn't they have a Force Unleashed cover?
I think they did.
Yeah.
That was
when the first game was coming out.
out.
There was that. I ain't gonna lie, because another reason why I love these magazines is because I get to look at games that I'm not allowed to play. So it's like when GTA 4 came out and it had that awesome cover with like Nico with the put on the glove and you got Roman and shit. I love that stuff. Any art like that, I'm just like, man, this looks awesome. This looks crazy. I gotta play this game. To be honest, my number one might be Fallout 3 because that power armor look, that's raw. That looks raw as hell. It's beautiful.
Solid choice. Yeah, so RIP Game Informer.
You didn't deserve it.
Honestly, is a tragedy. It really is because that's again a lot of nostalgia ties right there.
A lot of
It's-
ties.
That's that was our when people asked if we read growing up, we did. Game Informer.
We got
that's
the
what we're
Pizza Hut
referring to.
coupons.
Exactly. shout out that program. We'll do a whole episode about that. We'll get some. We'll literally record out of Pizza Hut. That'd be awesome.
This is the kind of era that unfortunately is going to die, and that's fine. People must evolve,
It is
but
dead.
it's slowly. I mean, Ten of Power is dead. Game Informer just died. What else is out there, really?
Yep. Go to your local flea market and get yourself some old issues and reminisce on the good old days.
Man, damn shame, but at least we were born in the timeline to experience it. I'll be happy about that.
And that's it. That's it. Well, RIP Game Informer. Shout out GamePro.
Shout out GamePro
Future
and
sponsor.
PlayStation US Magazine.
PlayStation US. If you guys are still around, feel free to hit us up, obviously. But thank you all so much for listening and watching. We appreciate y'all so very much. Until next time, peace out, members.
Peace.
Remember When is a Sweet Recording production. Check them out at suiterecording.com.
Intro and outro created by our very own Johnny.
Subscribe, listen, and remember to review wherever you are on social media. Thanks for listening.